PS5. I pick up the Pro. I should have said no when I walked in the store. I like solid rev. I should have returned the shit. Now Best Buy and Walmart don't want it back. You embarrass me in front of my kids. They freaking laughing. They talk about how I should got a Series X. My son's a fanboy for Xbox, and Sony didn't show me when they represented us. Sony's dead. They laughing at your ass. Sarah Bond and Phil. This can't be. It can't be. I can't live through another one like this, man. I can't see Sony going under like the Sega Dreamcast, man. It makes me want to remove the hat. I can't, man. They're going to leave the hardware business, man. Now they out here focusing on portable like Nintendo. Sorry, they don't leave me. I like myself. I like Sony. I don't want to play no else, man. I don't want to play on no PC. Please don't end up like Sega, man. I don't know how I'm going to live with myself. Please, Sony. I love you, man. Please. I'm telling you.
Already. So I'm trying to be slightly quiet because obviously I've got two roommates. I think somebody has a date over right now. So we're going to
yeah, they trying to get it on while you talking about Xbox. Woo! Yo, you sure your girlfriend ain't in the other room, man? Messing with your roommates. Hey, man, hey, Dreamcast, man, cut down on the videos, man. I'm trying to mooch up on my girlfriend, man. The same one that, gave you. I mean, what's really going on in the household of Dreamcast guy, man? Hey, I gotta lay it down. You know what I'm saying? Stop making all this, it's late. It's late. I'm trying to lay down with my girlfriend and you keep making these stupid videos on YouTube, man.
Yeah, a good roommate and not scream a bunch, but I am incredibly excited about this. So, Bloomberg states Sony is in the early development stages of making a portable console.
Oh, I wonder where Sony got the idea. Oh, it seems like every time Microsoft do something, Sony gotta follow suit. Well, there goes so much for that, market leader and innovator. Well, game stuff. But then didn't Nintendo Switch did it first? I get that. But when we're talking about next generation platforms, I find it so funny that now all of a sudden Sony wants to tap into that whole portable gaming market. And to be honest with you, I think I know the reason for this. It's to completely try to destroy what Microsoft's going to do with their upcoming portable. Oh, wow. Are we in portable wars now? We have live services subscription wars. We have console wars. And now we're going to have portable wars. Now, I really don't think these devices will be coming out anytime soon. But more than likely, at least from the tweets that I've seen in this video, people are saying, well, the battery life and, well, there you go, cloud streaming. These are the things as to why they're working on it. You really think these consoles are going to be able to maintain some form of physical media? They don't even want to do it for these primary consoles that you people own now. At this point, physical media is over, and that's most definitely dead and gone. I don't care what limited run is even making anymore. It's done. But let's see what Dreamcast guy has to say, shall we?
That would play its PlayStation 5 games on the move. Now, I feel like the key part of this that I really want to drive home.
I mean, what's even more funny, you don't need even a piece of hardware to do this. You could use your phone, you could use a Steam Deck, you could use a laptop. See, now are you starting to see the appeal of what Sony's doing? And I find it so funny that when Microsoft had a portable, you hated on it. But now that Sony might be planning on making one, oh, it's good. I can't wait for it. It's going to be like the PSP when that dropped back in 2000. Right? You see the hypocrisy of these dudes? They can get excited for these trash products from PlayStation, but nobody in the Xbox community can get excited for anything, not even including their own games. The only time they can get excited for Xbox games is if they got an Xbox release. That's why they still bashing Starfield now.
Is that a portable console? So even this, it makes it sound like the whole idea is they're saying that this is their way to actually fight back against the Switch. That's what they actually say in the article.
No, it's about maintaining that ecosystem. And that's what we was trying to tell you. So when Microsoft was expanding by putting their games on Fire, well, just essentially allowing people to have access to their games or their catalog throughout whatever platform you're deciding to play on, even Sony understands this idea. I mean, they understand it so much so that you can even play their games through the Steam Deck. How do you people not catching on to this, man? You know, the freedom of how people want to go about playing their games and their library is endless. And companies see that because they look at it as an opportunity to make even more money. I know! If you have a game that's on more platforms, it's going to make more money.
The full headline.
Where did you guys graduate from? Hooked on Phonics? Hillbilly High?
They realized that Nintendo has tapped into a very unique market. It seems like a big part of
And honestly, Sony working on the handheld is not going to work for them. I've said specifically in my video that they need to drop games on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, to be honest, Nintendo gamers are very nostalgic. I can see them buying a Ratchet and Clank or a Sly Cooper. But what you people don't understand, people don't pick up a PlayStation to play your games. This is a community problem that you guys have. I don't care how many hardware sales you have. People don't buy your platform to play your own games. And that is the issue with PlayStation gamers. That's what they're not understanding. So you guys can keep touting up these hardware sales as if it matters to anybody. But like I said, they go hand in hand with each other. Would the NES been successful, guys, if they just sold the console? Or was the NES successful because they sold the console with games? Like, what do you people don't understand?
Success of the Nintendo Switch, the reason there's been almost 200
This is not going to work
Switches.
because PlayStation gamers are not going to pick up. Because if that was the case, you would have picked up the Vita. Nintendo gamers were still picking up the DS, the 3DS, and everything else that came after that. Because they value and cherish what, guys? Say it with me. Nintendo games. How is Sony going to promote a portable when their own audience don't even like their games? And if they do buy one, all they're going to do is download Call of Duty. That's why the Vita failed. Oh, I want to play some big games like Battlefield and Call of Duty on my Vita. But we have Uncharted, Golden Abyss, Resistance, Burning Skies, and Killzone Mercenary. You don't want to play these games on the Vita? Nah. There's your answer.
Sold is that it's a fun home console you can just pick up out of the dock and instantly play. The fact that it is both a home console and basically a Game Boy on steroids, that makes it...
No. It would be a Sega Nomad. It's so funny. You call yourself a Sega fan, but yet you don't know anything about Sega's history. Do you understand that the Sega Nomad would be essentially equivalent to what we have now, which would be the Nintendo Switch? Because it was running it actually ran the Sega Genesis games. You had like stuff like the Neo Geo Pocket. I mean, this is not new, everybody. I really don't understand as to why you people keep saying, oh, well, you know, this is an innovator with Nintendo. No, it wasn't. Sega Nomad already beat them to the punch. You was running 16-bit games during the Sega Saturn and N64 generation. Now, I understand it did eat a lot of batteries, but still, it showed you what Sega's visions were, which was very similar to Microsoft.
A very unique value proposition, whereas... yeah, PlayStation 5 graphics are infinitely better. I think PlayStation exclusives are incredibly good, but...
What exclusives are you talking about? They're on PS4 and PC. Those games are not... It's so funny how you guys want to still classify your games as exclusive, but then say Xbox games ain't exclusive because they drop it on PC. What's up with the hypocrisy?
I think Sony realizes, okay, there is an untapped market here. We need...
GameStop with another W. Who said that, guys? Who said that out of everybody? Wasn't I the first person that say that Sony should start making games for portable, but mostly predominantly for the Nintendo Switch? Sony making their own handheld is not going to work because Sony's not going to be able to push this to a market. You guys don't value your games. See, this is what you don't understand. There's no point for a PlayStation device because y'all don't even play them on your own PlayStation 5 device. That's why you're looking forward to Xbox games.
Need to actually make something that is fully portable. Now, the PS5 Reddit is losing their minds. They are like, okay, don't mess this up. The previous even if it's not on a 50-inch TV or something like that.
Now you have to understand. Now, how are they going to be able to do this? Most games have file sizes over 100 gigabytes, right? See, this is what you don't understand. This is why Nintendo stalled the inevitable, okay? The Switch 2 might be Nintendo's last gaming portable. We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, they are stretching it because they understand that with gaming, and on top of that, the battery life, there's a lot of different things that are good. That's why they've been opting out for more of a cloud streaming service to bring you that portable gaming experience. And we all know it ain't going to be physical. They're not going to manufacture games for it, so it's all going to be digital. You're just going to be able to buy this portable and then essentially take the games you already have and transfer them there. That's all it is. That's all these devices are going to be.
It seems like people have very much voted with their wallets and saying, yeah, I want more. I want PlayStation anywhere, anytime. Like the games I already own streamed, the games I already own on a portable device, that's pretty dang cool. Now,
you're already doing that through the Steam Deck.
Actually brings this up. We are very far away from portable hardware that can play PS5 games or Xbox Series X games.
Because you're already playing Xbox Series X games and PS5 games through the Steam Deck. You see, you guys cannot win no argument. And the reason why I'm saying that, now maybe a few games, like if you're talking about Space Marine, Unreal Engine 5 games, yes, I get that. But if you're looking at the library of PS5, I'm sorry, I mistake the consoles because they got the same games. You very much so can play that on a lowest common denominator. So would we go as far to say that Sony's holding back gaming, considering the fact that all they're doing is focusing on is remasters and remakes, while Microsoft is focusing on next-gen Unreal Engine 5 games?
15 minutes per charge. Now, this is a great point. Battery life, if you have a Steam Deck...
You're already playing PS. Like, you could play Ghost of Tsushima on the Steam Deck and it runs perfectly. That's mostly because it's a PS4 game. Sony needs to get their stuff together.
Like, essentially, what Sony's trying to make is a Steam Deck, right?
Oh, wow.
The Steam Deck is awesome, and it has a pretty decent battery. It's got pretty good graphics. It's got a really comfortable controller, and it uses your Steam library.
And it also plays PlayStation games.
But you'll notice on my Steam Deck, it's pretty much all indie games, pixel art, stuff like the Final Fantasy pixel remasters. And the reason why is because I've timed this. If I boot up Diablo, and you can see I've got 71 hours just on the Steam Deck, you have to keep it hardwired. It drains the battery 1% per minute. On minimum graphics, minimum byte use is 300 watts. You can get 30 out of most handhelds right now, and you want the battery life to last more than 45 minutes. These are great points. Huge kudos to him. Yeah, we're 5 years away from the tech, if we're lucky. We really need better battery tech, not only more capable, but safely so. Yeah, there is some talks. I've heard there's experiments to make, like, I can't remember.
You know, he even goes as far to say that he could fit a whole Steam Deck in his pocket.
At the Nintendo Switch 2 by a bit there. I think that's when we're actually going to see this materialize.
I'm telling you, the Switch 2 is going to be a disappointment. I'm calling it now. What? I'm telling you right now, the Switch 2 is going to be a disappointment. All you guys are going to see. I'm telling you. Y'all like, oh, come on, Gangster, please. No, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm like the guy 3Dog from Fallout 3. I'm going to tell you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. All Nintendo's going to do with the Switch 2 is take the existing library of the Switch and upgrade the games. Breath of Wild, Tears of Kingdom are all going to be 60 FPS on the Switch 2. I can guarantee it. And you're going to be like, what the? They selling me a remaster of Tears of Kingdom? Watch. I can guarantee you Sony going, I'm sorry. Well, Sony too. But I can guarantee you Nintendo's going to pull that. Why not? Why not stall the inevitable, guys? Why not? Y'all would have said, oh, they can't. They think about... No, they don't. These companies don't care about you. I can guarantee you, bro. I'll be laughing. And y'all make sure that when it does happen, you let people know on Twitter or whatever you guys use. No, Gamester said it first. He said that Nintendo was going to remaster Tears of Kingdom and just any Nintendo-centric game and put it at 60 FPS that struggled on the Nintendo Switch. And there you go. They're going to force you to buy the game again. $70 again for Tears of Kingdom. Remastered. 60 FPS. I'm telling you, man, these companies are just stalling inevitable. They don't want to push out these powerful platforms like you think. The Switch 2 ain't going to be nothing but an upgrade, and it ain't going to be a significant one. I'm telling you this. Y'all gonna get your feelings hurt, man. I'm telling you. Watch, you'll see.
It's not even a matter of having bad support. I'm just concerned to see that it is very optimized and upgraded and patched and stuff. You know, I don't know.
That's why the cloud streaming exists, because with cloud streaming or just Microsoft putting their stuff on multiple devices alleviates this problem. The more devices you have, the more it alleviates this issue. Oh, wow, my PlayStation Portable died. Let me go move on to my phone. Oh, that died. Let me go play it through my fire. This is why Microsoft is expanding their gaming demographic. Because having a prioritized device is not going to work in today's gaming landscape. People have so many different options to play games. This is why Hulu and Netflix and Disney Plus, this is why they're successful. Not because Disney tells you to go buy a box and have Disney Plus on it, because Disney Plus can be used on anything. That's why it's successful. That is the future of gaming. And as much as you people want to still believe in the concept of exclusivity and physical media, I hate to break it to you, people still stuck in the past. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, Dreamcast guy, explain to me how you gonna fit a whole Steam Deck in your pocket.